Hello, 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 and welcome back to Let's Play Farming Simulator 25 on Kinlaig. It is new month, November. Cows look like they're still doing good. Chickens are still doing good on food. Pallets, or bees and honey. I don't think bees produce in the wintertime. I don't hear any buzzing. So canola's still doing good. It's about halfway grown. Real stage 4 out of 5, or 4 out of 9. We've got wheat, I believe, for the chickens. Yep. Real stage 3 out of 8. Also doing pretty good. So we've been selling our silage. And we've actually got 2 more loads to dump. What is silage prices at right now? Oh, it's at the lowest point. Still at 122 for the animal dealer. But we will still be selling it because I'm just trying to get this bunker empty. We're going to end up selling this bunker. Because as much silage as we can get out of this bunker, or put in this bunker, I had a bunch of grass stuck up along here that I couldn't pick up. That got pushed out and never fermented. It's like right around here. I got silage that got pushed out that I can't pick up. And then all the silage along the inside here, I can't pick up either. But we've already got full load ready to go. And about 1 more load, not even a full load left in there. So we're going to get this to the animal dealer. This is another 20,895 liters. And then we will get the grass bales made. And then we'll look into getting a wrapper. That was a loud woodpecker. But yeah, animal dealer's still the best price. That's where I've been selling the silage at. And then I will tell you what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about doing, cutting that little grass field apart, getting rid of that little portion to the left, and turning it into a field for goats, maybe? To start getting some goat milk to sell. Because this is a pretty big grass field and we get plenty off it. Let's come back to this in just a second. Yeah, I'm thinking just from like this corner to this corner going down and doing like a goat pasture or something. Or we could keep the bigger portion of the field that way. And just do a pasture down here. This will get us something else to do to make money. Yeah, we've only got 15,000 liters left in here. I just dropped the whole weight instead of there's just the trailer. That's fine. We still have plenty of hay bales to last quite a while. So if I wanted to, I could probably do 2 small batches. Or I could do 1 bigger pasture and do sheep and goats. Get some wool and some milk. Getting close. 2 more loads. Well, 1 and a partial bucket load left. Yeah, see, it's saying I have 1,968 liters left. Like I said, I haven't been able to pick up the stuff on the side. So yeah, this is just going to be a loss. Because you can't pick any of this up. So we're losing almost 2,000 liters of silage. We'll just drop this off for here for now. Pick our weight back up. We'll get this dropped off and then we'll come back and we'll sell the bunker. I don't know if the bees still produce in the winter. I don't think they would. I think they'd hibernate in the winter. Alright, here goes the last load of loose silage, and then we will only be dealing with bales. We'll see how much we can sell that bunker for. Get it out of here. See what kind of area it'll leave us. If it'll leave us a flat area, if it'll leave us a hole in the ground, or what. Well, we could do another shed to store some of our equipment. And that lighting made that horse look blue. So much stuff just hanging out in the yard. Nope. Drop the trailer, not the weight. Alright. Let's get in here. 24,000 for the bunker. We'll sell that. So we have looks like hay. I wonder if we can pick that up with the baler. Oh yeah, we definitely need a place to park. Like the windrow, we have animal trailer can probably stay out, but this spreader, the roller, feed wagon. We're going to take the baler along that line and see if we can pick up that loose hay. And I can just go in the grass bale, be transformed into a grass bale. We cannot. Okay. So it is something that's just gonna be there. we're gonna get this time lapse going and start picking up some of this grass. finishing up this last pass here. Now what I've actually decided, thinking about it while I was baling, is I'm probably going to do the pasture up here in this small square area, because we have this whole spot right here where the grass just disappears when we mow or tedder or try to rake it up. Sure, this isn't going to do nothing again. That's fine. So I think we're going to get the bales moved. And this tractor needs serviced. Repair that. Actually, that can just stay parked there for a minute. So let's get... Yeah, so I think maybe we just go down to here, or maybe we split it in two. We do like half of this goats, half of it sheep. And then just keep them in separate pens. Just getting these pushed into the trigger so they go into the shed. Alright, there we go. Now can I scoop up? See, I can scoop it up. Oh, it's just chaff. That's why it won't let me bale it. So what do I do with it? Can I don't think I can just sell chaff, can I? I don't see on here, so it's useless. So it will just get dumped right out here somewhere out of the way. Okay, let's dump it in here. It can just stay there. So we made, what, 20? It says 25 bales, but that bale popped out before I made or reset it, so we should have 26 bales of grass that will be eventually turn into silage. And the goal is just to kind of get these moved down to that end of the field, so that way when I wrap them, they're all down there, and then they're out of the way. For now, we make these into pastures. Because the goats may have... I don't know if the goats need an indoor pasture, or if they just need... an outdoor pasture. Like an indoor barn. Or just a pasture. Like I said, I could just do one sheep barn and just make the pasture big enough to hold a lot of animals and just do kind of partial sheep, partial goats. Oop. Yeah, I didn't think I had a very good hold of that. Still barely missed it. Also, I need to get saplings. Start getting saplings replanted. Can I grab you on this end? Because we got our little hand plant sapling bin over there. I just need to buy the saplings to replant. Should just be 2 more. Let's just get these as close as possible. Should be good. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Oh, get off there. What is your problem? There we go. Now, hopefully we should be able to pick up both of these. There we go. Now, let's see what we've got. Animals. Sheep. 100. So we can't go too expensive. So that's got solar panels on the roof. We don't really need that. 68, 20, 120, 120. The sheep or the pasture can be customized. So I think that's probably the best bet. 120 or 200. But it can't be. Oh no, that's only 30 sheep. Never mind. So I think this one. For 75. We do it here, and then we just do the fencing. Okay, can we swing around? Too close, like right there. Do you want to customize the fence? Yes. Nice. So straight across. This is going to be kind of expensive. Yes. All right. Got our pasture. Animals, 219. So we can almost do 110 each if we wanted to. And then that leaves us our grass here. Down that way we can mow still. We will clean this up. Afterwards, like I said, eventually we will get probably another shed or something to probably put on the back of this. And then maybe another one over this way somewhere. Or against this one, perhaps. Alright, do we have any contracts we can do? Cultivating. Yeah, all the harvesting is going to be either corn headers or specialty harvesters. I have a hoeing contract. We have a hoe, right? I think we have a hoe. We do. So we do a hoeing contract. That's a pretty big field though. But our cultivator is a lot smaller. 2.5, 2.8. Hoeing is a 4. But the working with is a lot wider. Yeah, so I have plowing for 19. But that's a small working with. Let's go with the hoeing, I think. Could also mow. Maybe we'll go with the hoeing for... Just need to grab the weight off the other tractor. We'll park up our... Actually, we'll leave it there because we'll wash some equipment and stuff as well. Get stuff cleaned up for the winter. Alright, this was 27, which I think was just down past the gas station, yep. So we can go out. If we go out and then just take a left here, we can come out right across the road from it. Oh, train coming. And then we can refuel on the way back. Well, that's another thing. I wanted to check the sales this month. See if there's anything. No balers. Balers are what we're mostly looking for. We have a lot of slurry tankers, which wouldn't be bad once we get, you know, some milking cows. I don't know. Beef stock should be able to make slurry, right? If we feed them and put a slurry tank in next to the barn. Alright, this is where we want to take a left. And there's a traffic jam, of course. I might have to drive through the hedge. This will just get me in the field. We're going to time lapse this. And we will get on our way. just about done. I think one more pass should probably do it. We're at 99%. Dang, I was hoping I was going to miss that. There we go. Contract done. Now, I'm thinking I'm gonna do is there was another small hoeing contract. Should be just, we're like right up here is where the gas station is. So it should just be south. So we're gonna accept that one. But we're not gonna do it this episode. So I'll swing by here and get some gas, or get some fuel for the tractor here. We'll leave this here for now. And that's going to be it for this episode. When we return, we'll be doing this other hoeing contract, and I think I'm going to accept these mowing ones as well, because they're not too big. And we may accept this plowing one and then stick our we'll probably do the hoeing one, go back up, swap tractors, put our big tractor on this one with a worker to do the plowing. And then we will grab the quota with the mower and do the mowing contracts. So we will accept this one as well. And that's what we will be doing next episode. I want to thank you for watching. It is very much appreciated. And until next time, I will see you later.